have a small collection of Caran D'Ache Neocolors, and I think it's time for a giant swatch of what I've got. I bought this set, and then I've bought these all open stock. I'm just gonna grab a piece of paper and start swatching. I've got purple, scarlet, orange, yellow, yellow-green, emerald green, turquoise blue, cobalt blue, ultramarine, violet, brown, ochre, black, and white, which doesn't really show up on this paper, but it's good for highlight. Okay, and of the ones that I have collected from open stock, we'll start with the red, crimson alizarin. Ruby red. I've got lemon yellow and Chinese green, lime green, jade green, turquoise green, greenish blue. This is one of my newest ones. Chromium oxide green, down here maybe. I also have dark olive, olive brown, got light blue, sky blue, periwinkle blue, and then sepia. These ones I specifically got for doing some like urban sketching with them. I really like the idea of taking these out and doing like quick urban sketching. There's my water in. That one is so pretty. I really want to start finding new ways to use these. I really like doing landscapes with them, and a lot of my like watercolors, I'll use them as like a messy background. That's a nice one. Okay, so I'll set those to the side to dry. I took this little picture on my way to work the other day, and I thought it would make a decent photo just for practicing to do a landscape with my Neocolors. So here is the photo, and unfortunately I accidentally filmed this with my camera facing the wrong way, so instead of being landscape, it's in portrait, so I had to zoom in quite a bit. But yeah, here's just a little basic landscape with a sunset and a field. It was pretty fun to make this, even though I wasn't very confident in getting it to look like the photo. I decided that just having fun with the Neocolors was more important than making it look just like the photo. While doing this, I realized that I picked the perfect colors for doing urban sketching with my Neocolors, especially this sepia color. It really came in clutch. I think it's such a pretty, it's actually like kind of gray looking to me, unlike most sepias I feel like are a little more on the brown side, but it was really pretty. And then the olive green was also enjoyable. So I'm really excited to take these out and try some sketching on the scene. But I'll also probably be doing a lot of these practice landscapes because I've been taking a lot of photos with my phone for reference, because I don't know if you're anything like me, I get really sick of just looking at Pinterest for things to draw. So I was thinking that in combination with the photos that I'm taking, and then my roommate also got a Polaroid camera, I'll probably start using those more as references for my drawings. And on either my website or Discord, I'm gonna start uploading them so that other people can use them, because I don't know where people find good reference photos for practicing unless they're taking them themselves. I just don't know what websites to go to. So if you're interested in using any of these, like, totally free, I will put the link for my Discord down below, and also my website is kiokio.net. So I will start a page on my website with free reference photos as well if you're interested. In this clip, I'm using my new Derwent Water Brushes, and I ordered them from Amazon. It was not what I was expecting to come in. I thought it was going to be the push button ones, and they're actually just like a soft, well, medium soft plastic barrel, and I'm really not a fan of them. I don't know if all Derwent water brushes have such a stiff brush tip. These are just like a little too rough, so I've only been using them with my Neocolors and not really caring about roughing them up on the page at all, because I don't know, I just am a little disappointed by the way that these work. It's really hard to get the water out, it's hard to fill the water. So I think I'm going to either order the push button ones just to test it out, or I might just give up on Derwent water brushes altogether and try maybe like a cheap set I'm not really that bougie, so I don't feel like I need an expensive water brush, but I definitely love using water brushes. Even at home in the studio, I prefer them sometimes. Not always, but they're just so convenient. I actually really enjoy using a water brush. So if anyone has any suggestions for water brushes to use, please let me know in the comments because they're kind of my new obsession. So after I blended out my first layer, I went back in to try to like add more blue to the sky, and then using the white to blend the yellow and blue together so that it wasn't so rough and green. But I'm not sure it worked the way that I wanted to. I think I did my yellow a little too strongly in the beginning. I really like the way these look when you layer them up a lot. It starts to look more pastel-y than just a crayon or watercolor wash. I enjoy the texture. It's fun to experiment with all the different ways that you can use these Neocolors. They're really awesome. There's so much you can do with them. Some people even like smash them down and put them into watercolor pans, which I may do after I wear mine down, but since mine are still brand new, I don't really want to smash them quite yet. But I think that's so cool that you can use them just as like pure watercolors as well. These things are so versatile that it's really an exciting art supply to try to use. So trying to do any final touches with the Neocolors is a little bit difficult, especially with my fountain pen, which I normally do my final touches with. So I brought out my acrylic white marker that I got in a sketch box. I really like this one. It works really well on top of it. If you're interested in doing any of these little paintings along with me, I'm thinking about making a series on my channel of just like sketching really fast landscapes for practice, because the more you practice, the better you get. So if you're interested in watching any of those, please like and subscribe, and I will be posting more.